Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. So a couple of you had questions, how long will this take to have the roots or the aerial roots? Now guys, this completely depends upon your environment and climate, and it also depends upon what type of variety you are doing a stem cutting. For example, if you are from a place wherein the dormancy is very strict, so echeverias are going to take a very long time, or probably they might not get aerial roots very fast. I'm not very sure. So to be on the safer side, I would say do not do any stem cuttings or any kind of cuttings for echeverias, because I'm not very sure about your environment. So refrain from doing any cuttings of your dormant succulent. Whereas if you have graptovarias, graptopetalums, patchivarias, patchophytums, sedums, all of these are in their growing period. So if you are planning to do any kind of cutting, you can do it on them. But I'm not very sure about how echeveria is going to react in your environment. So yesterday I had done the cutting, and you can see today it has already started to heal. So as you can see, it has already started to heal. The cinnamon powder is still present on it, and the cut kind of looks like it's closing inwards, which means that it is starting to heal. And the same thing goes with our the crown part as well. You can see it has kind of shrinked in, which means that it is reacting very well for the callus part. But again, this is just day 2, so we still do not want it to come in contact with any moisture or water. We have to keep it safe. And coming back to the aerial roots in my environment, ideally this air roots tend to, or the aerial roots tend to appear within 2 to 3 weeks. Between this time frame, at times it happens within 2 weeks, at times it might take up to 3 weeks depending upon the variety of succulent. But yes, in a time frame of 2 to 3 weeks they start putting up the aerial roots. So if you are planning to do it for your succulents that are in the growing period, you can definitely do it. Again, I can't vouch for when the aerial roots will appear. It all depends upon your environment. And the most important thing, as I said, you have to ensure that the cuts do not come in contact with any moisture or water. That is the most important thing. Otherwise, if they come in contact with any moisture or water, there is a risk of them getting rotted. So you have to be extremely careful. So if you have a doubt about a particular succulent and you're not very sure whether you want to cut it or not, my advice is don't cut it. Just let it be as it is. Only when you feel you're confident, you can go ahead and do the cutting. Because remember, when we are not very confident, we start to panic. And when we panic, that is when we tend to make an error or a mistake. So you do not want to do it in a hurry, or you do not want to do in haste, wherein you get panicked and you kind of destroy the succulent. So be very careful. Only when you are confident, only then go ahead and do a stem cutting. So guys, that's all about it. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep planting.